Those of us who believe in smaller government and a bit of budgetary discipline, in other words, anyone with common sense, have been pretty disappointed of late. Governments have been using the pandemic to throw out any sense of proportion, to disregard all the normal fiscal rules and indulge themselves and their political pipe dreams. Today, it was Victoria's turn. And I won't bore you with too many budget details. Suffice to say, the Andrews Labor government has already revealed increases on property taxes, which wouldn't surprise anyone who's followed events of late in the People's Republic. But in today's budget, they've imposed a new levy on more than 9,000 of the state's biggest companies based on their wages bill. That is a levy on jobs. They've linked the levy to mental health initiatives, which is just a political trick to try and protect it from criticism. A tax increase on jobs using mental health initiatives as political protection. How sad. Oh, and while the Labor government is taxing private sector jobs, what do you think it's doing with all the government employees? You know, the public servants who never lost a dollar during the pandemic, who never even feared for losing their jobs. Well, they still get pay rises, don't they? In the public sector, there are no levies on jobs, just pay rises, paid for, obviously, in part by the additional taxes on private sector jobs. Nothing could be clearer in this country right now than the fact that we are kidding ourselves economically. We are overreacting to the economic jolt of the pandemic in the worst possible way, using it as a chance to chalk up more debt and massively expand the size of government permanently and kick the bill down the road for our children to pay. Make no mistake, eventually there'll be a reckoning on this. Of that, there is no doubt. The only questions are what will trigger the reckoning? Another external shock, interest rate rises, another pandemic. And of course, the big question is when? When will we see the reckoning? Will it be for us, our kids, or their kids?